Call of Duty stole the AK-50.
What are we even watching?
New season of Call of Duty.
Let's see if
So the AK-50 is now in the
let's see if he's actually cooked, or is this like that VTuber stole my design moment.
new season of Call of Duty. Oh yeah, not kidding. Hi there, my name is Brandon Herrera, and this is my gun, the AK-50.
Thinking he cooked?
Over the course of the last 8 years, my team and I developed the world's first and only 50 BMG AK. It was a huge engineering challenge, but after showing tons of updates throughout the entire process, on May 10th, we released a
They
video
have to stop jump scaring me with young Brandon, honestly.
showing off the finished version of the AK-50 V3, getting millions of views in the first few days, becoming the biggest video release we'd ever done at the time. So you might imagine my surprise then when a couple months later, my buddy hits me up and hits me with the line, "Dude, they just put the AK-50 in Call of Duty." Yep, on July 24th, they announced the new Season 5 to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which included new weekly challenges that unlock new weapons or upgrades every week. Week 2 of which being the motherfucking AK-50, or as Call of Duty calls it, the Jack Cataclysm, which, not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool name. It's listed as a 50 BMG conversion kit to an RPK, which, no. Hell, even gaming YouTube has pretty well figured that out even before I made this video. Now, before you ask, no, I am not getting any sort of royalties, nor was I asked beforehand, nor did I even know before I found out through the announcement. I'll get into that a little bit later too, but that's normally just the first thing that my audience seems to ask whenever I...
Right? Because a lot of COD things are based on guns, right? Honestly, he has a big following. You think it would have been smarter, but I guess they would have had to sponsor him.
Pointed it out on Twitter or anything like that. But yes, long story short, no, COD Daddy is not paying my bills with that sweet, sweet AAA paycheck. But I did want to take this very...
No, better perform gets a point. All tricks are performed. Oh, so it's the person who performs better gets a point.
very unique and very, very weird opportunity to review my own gun in Call of Duty. Compare it to the real life version and even actually play some with it. Because let's be honest, getting my own gun added to the game was probably one of the only ways that I was going to be playing the new Call of Duty as an adult. My heart still belongs to the classic Modern Warfare 2. Remember?
He's just so old, guys. He's so old. Oh my god. What do you mean? I can hear the voice. This is why I don't trust you guys. No trust.
Now let's be clear about one thing up front. It is my gun. Saw a lot of people online pulling the whole, "Oh, it looks completely different, bro." Bullshit. Fuck you. That is my gun. Aside from it obviously being a 50 cal.
I hate them, but I'd chill. I'd chill. Yeah, it's a joke, guys.
AK modeled after...
What do you mean? 36 is hella old, though. Hey, Salty Steve, thanks to follow. Man's almost 40. Where's his wife and kids?
The only 50 cal AK in existence. Look at the bulge front trunnion. I mean, the rivet pattern, the 4 rivets.
To be fair, he doesn't have this thing, or whatever that fuck that is.
That's very unique to the 50. I mean, shit, here's the exact same angle, so you make
he
up
says, I don't see any wedding ring on that finger.
your own mind,
I
but I know my baby when I see it. Plus, there's only one of them on the planet to base it off of. The one that got tens of millions of views on its development, and millions of views in the first week of its launch, and it's the one that I built.
Don't take me too seriously. I couldn't tell you two guns away from each other, guys. I'm just memins.
So there's that. Now I will say on the Call of Duty design, there are a few changes, but we'll get into that later because I find them interesting. And also, sorry, I know it has been a while. I was speaking for Young Americans for Liberty and then came home and came down with COVID again. Thanks, China. But real quick, let's talk about one of my
Thanks, China. What the fuck?
least favorite subjects. Debt. Getting into credit card debt is easy. Ask me how I know. Getting out? Well, the system's set up so that you don't. So if you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills, you need to check out PDS Debt. PDS provides a service to match you with debt solutions tailored to your financial situation. So if you're making payments every month but you feel like your balances aren't going down, PDS might have an answer for you. Everyone with $10,000 or more of eligible
In games, right, Redcon? For your in games, right?
debt qualifies, and there's no minimum credit score required. So bad and fair credit are both accepted. PDS Debt strives to understand your unique situation and can help provide alternative solutions to becoming debt-free. And right now, PDS Debt is offering a free debt analysis. It only takes 30 seconds. So you can head on over to pdsdebt.com/BH to get your free debt assessment today. Let's face it, owing money to people sucks. And if it's something that you've struggled with, maybe check out PDS. We appreciate them for sponsoring the video.
I don't know.
Back to the
Like
content.
if I was in debt, I would be aware.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the gun. Right off the bat, I mean, this is
Yeah, see,
definitely...
this is something this is something I can't relate with in general. You don't know your credit score in Australia, and it doesn't come up very often. Money, I wouldn't know that feeling right now. Maybe we need to ask Luca if they know that feeling.
Definitely the AK-50, just with
shit,
no front handguard and drum magazine. Now, for those of you who aren't quite gun savvy and you're confused as to why I'm calling this an AK and not, an RPK conversion, it's because an RPK is an AK.
I'll trust
Grab the trusty wall RPK. The RPK is literally just a designation of AK, just with a longer and thicker barrel. That's just so it can fill more of like a light machine gun type role. So one of the first things that you'll notice...
I'm not quiet. It's just when there's this video going and me talking at the same time, it may appear that I sound lighter because that's how sound works.
About this thing is that it's got a big ass skeletonized drum mag. So there's no real 50 cal drum mag that exists, at least yet. But this drum looks like it's based on the Foztech 20 rounder, which isn't available yet. It's still a prototype. It's going through some design tweaks and stuff like that, but they did show it off at, SHOT Show and then...
That thing looks like a crime. Like, bye, Hemitsu. See you next time. Yeah, I won't be watching much videos after this. We may play a game after this one, so... Oh my god. Yeah, your volume's at 50%.
RAM and stuff like that. But Foztech does know that as soon as it's available, I will be busting down their walls like the fucking Kool-Aid man trying to get one. The AK-50 deserves a drum mag. Also, just kind of a funny side note, the AK-50 is already heavy as fuck, just as a thing to run around with as a semi-auto 50 BMG.
You see, it does look heavy, for sure. You would think it's a crime.
It comes in weighing like slightly more than a Barrett.
I think that one of these big guns are like way overkill.
82. It's like the idea of like in Call of Duty running around and jumping around with it. I mean, they made the aim down sight speed and everything pretty slow.
It does seem very impractical in the realistically. I don't know what you would particularly use it for.
Oh, like super slow for Call of Duty.
Dude. I don't know. I wouldn't say. No offense, my Americans. I wouldn't say America's logic is super sound on all their laws. I'm just saying, you do more time for a joint in some places over there than you would with some crimes. And it doesn't make much sense to me, and I'm not even pro-drug.
Duty for the AK-50, which makes sense because it's fucking big. But now imagine adding like 20 rounds of 50, which if my math is correct, I think is like 5 more pounds. Not to mention the big ass metal drum magazine to hold all of that ammo and to work it.
What's anti-material, guys? In every state you can be high anywhere? You mean weed's legal in all states now?
Feed it. It's got to be an extra 5 pounds too. So just loading the gun is like adding an additional...
I'm not sure anymore. I haven't heard it being talked about other than the police being too hard on it or something.
Third of the gun's weight to the bottom. Yeah, I get why it's hard to run around with. Now, I am going to touch on this part really quickly too, about it being a conversion kit. So here's an RPK-74, right? This is a 50 BMG. First off, in order to...
That will kill you if it flies past you. Why would you want a gun like that? Particularly.
To even feed this, the magazine has to be about that far back. The magazine has to go about as far back on the receiver as the end of the trigger guard is. So you need to completely trash this receiver. I'm not even getting to the firing 50.
No, it won't. What won't? What won't? What's been debunked? Tanks? Oh. It wouldn't...
Cal part yet.
Unless
this receiver
you're in the military.
Would need to be at least twice as long. Now, as far as being able to fire 50 cal, now this is the round that this...
Wait a minute. I'm getting confused on what anti-material means. Now, guys, remember I have smooth
gun was
brain.
built to fire. This is the one you're...
Yeah, but I'm asking what anti-material is. I'm not saying it's true. I'm reading someone's comment of trying to explain what anti-material is to me, guys. I was talking about the 50 cal killing you if it even flies next to you. Oh, wait, now I'm confused.
converting it to. That's not fucking happening, homie. It's like those pictures of the mountain and his wife. It's like, that just...
Oh my god. Yeah, I actually pointed out, because I was watching the episode with a friend, really. And I was like, he's the actual only mountain cast where he actually is scary as fuck. It goes through material? Fuck you guys. Thank you. See, that is an answer. That's why I'm just asking. Because I was like, oh, so it's like for big weapons and stuff, because I've got...
Good luck. So yeah, on the actual AK-50, we have...
Okay, anti-personnel is human targets, material is objects.
Had to start from scratch on basically every part. The only things that we kept, we had to scale everything up. We had to scale everything up to be...
Guys, you went straight to me when I was reading someone's comment saying that I'm wrong about something, and I'm just asking the question. Bullies!
Able to fit, a 50 BMG, because that's a huge undertaking. The only parts on the AK-50 we were able to keep the same size, and they're interchangeable with the standard AK, are the fire control group, like the trigger group, and the pistol grip. We salvaged certain parts from the, recoil spring assembly and whatnot too, but by and large, you have to completely start over and scale everything up just to even begin to make it work. So yeah, it's a conversion kit in the same way that if you took the tires off...
Does that mean, like, anti-material guns are only really, useful for someone in a military or something? Because you wouldn't have much situations to need it otherwise.
A Corvette and put them onto a Honda Civic, you've now converted that into a Corvette. One of the major differences between the AK-50 and the gun in the game, though, is that their AK-50 has a stock. I understand why they did it in the game, just because, it adds something else to customize. They had different, PKM stocks and stuff you can throw on there, which, not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. But really, this is just the devs not understanding that the bolt carrier actually has to go somewhere when the gun fires. And that distance that it has...
Video game, guys. Doesn't need to make sense.
To travel leaves you basically no room for a stock. Unless you mean like just a little stubby thing or like a butt pad or something.
The fuck do your police do to need to take out vehicles? But I wouldn't be surprised there's some like SWAT or something has it here.
Something like that. Which is why the AK-50, the Barrett, the Serbu, and pretty much all semi-auto shoulder-fired 50s pretty much have that same look in the rears because we need that distance for the bolt carrier to travel. Because while the round might have
explode, what the fuck? Why would you use a gun for that?
Gotten bigger, and the gun has gotten bigger. The shooter stays the same size, meaning that the distance between the butt of the gun and the pistol grip needs to be pretty much the same size. It's called length of pull. It needs to be consistent to actually have a good functioning weapon. Because if you added a stock to the back of a Barrett or the AK-50, you'd be all the way out here, making it basically impossible to shoulder.
Suit right there.
Classic nomenclature of the channel. Where'd a bolt go, though? But now I guess it's time for the big question. Pretty much the question everybody's been asking me since this was even announced.
Why are you gay?
Am I butthurt or am I flattered? Truthfully, I think it's really cool. 16-year-old me could not fathom a gun that I'm responsible for even touching a...
Yeah, and also, like, they take a lot of different games and customize it and stuff. Like, yeah, it would be good if it, like, had the gun's name, to be fair and stuff. But, like, I guess they do that with all their guns.
Mainstream game like Call of Duty. I think that's super neat. It
names.
Would have been nice if I was asked or at least even told. I would have said yes. I mean, I don't want any money. I got my own gig going on. It's pretty sweet. But I don't even necessarily think it was a direct intentional rip, like Call of Duty proper meant to take the gun. Here's what I...
Does Call of Duty actually do many, like, big sponsorships where they, like, put people in the game, like Fortnite and stuff? Because I wonder if it's just because guns creators are a bit wonky with sponsorships. But, like, you would imagine you would think they would want to reach out to him because he has a big platform? Or do you think it's because he's very political?
I think could have happened. One of their artists probably had an entire folder full of reference files for things that they thought were cool or things that, different guns that they wanted to draw inspiration from in different ways. And the AK-50 ended up in it. They took that as a reference file thinking, it's probably a production gun. They altered some stuff, made it fit the game, and boom.
More celebrities than YouTube celebrities, whatever.
Jack Cataclysm. Not only is that a potential scenario...
I can't say remember because I don't keep up with COD ever. I played Warzone. That's it.
To be perfectly honest, knowing how a lot
Dell sucks at FPS.
of the stuff works, I think that's the most likely scenario. So no, I am not out to go, sue Call of Duty or anything like a lot of other people have been saying. One, because I have zero interest in it. Like I said before, I would have let them use it anyway. 2, probably because they have a good legal case that they've transformed it enough that it falls under fair use. It's not like they're
very true. It was very likely 3D modeled by one of their artists.
Producing the thing. I mean, they have it in a video game. They transformed it a little bit for artistic reasons, and now it's theirs.
I'm just saying, so people don't think I know anything about FPS games.
Or at least that's what they'll argue in court, and like I think that's a fair legal standing. Let's face it, they have millions of dollars for lawyers on standby, and I have less than zero interest in even fucking trying that shit, even if I wanted to. So no, there's not gonna be any fucking legal battle between me and Call of Duty. I think it's cool to make something that people are inspired by, and I think it's neat to see that kind of grow and expand even beyond me. I think it would have been cool to be involved in the push because I think that would have been neat. I mean, it's my baby. But I also understand why big corporations like Activision or Sledgehammer or whatnot can't even begin to touch somebody like me. I hate we live in that kind of world, but it is what it is. But now the moment of truth. How good's the gun? Oh god, it's this fucking like Borderlands shit. It's like I'm in a fucking cartoon.
I don't know anything about Touch It. Texas, I'm gonna be honest. Last guy I played was the near future one with Dexter. Oh my god, so many people regretted that Kevin Spacey thinks he's in so much stuff. Spacey was so popular.
Right. Fuck. Come on, fucker. There you go. Alright, this
guy's always acting like I was bullying him.
thing kind of bugs. I mean, like, I take it for granted this thing kind of fucking one-shot. Oh, wow. I feel like I take it for granted this thing... Give me a second. I feel like I take it for granted this thing can one-shot, but at the same time, like, it's a fucking 50 cal. It should be able to do that. No matter what, this thing should be able to kill you with one fucking round. Come on, fuck. God. Get some. Come on. Come on. Come on, get I. Feel like I'm not locked in right now.
I panic. I'm a panic shooter. Chaos.
There you go. There we go. We're getting better. Not good enough.
Hard point.
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck.
You'll have to do better than that.
I'm on one more. Just need one more. Give me one more. One more. There you go. That's all I wanted. I know I've done like Twitch and shit before, but like I feel like this is my first time being a streamer, which is kind of wild because I'm, you know, technically doing it with my own fucking gun, and I'm still getting fucking my ass raped while playing this, knowing I'm gonna be judged by an army of fucking 11-year-olds. Like,
that's me. I'm the 11-year-old. Bruh, he sucks like me. For real, for real. I'm kidding, guys.
Hey, old man, why can't you actually play Call of Duty? It's like, well, I don't know. I dopamine receptors work. I'm not used to this AD shit. God, this is hell. Even just
shirt with like the eyes separated and drooling, going, I can aim, or something. I can aim. Nah, no, he can't have it. I'll have it for mine.
It's kind of wild. Oh well, did I just get a hit marker? Did I just fucking hit somebody here? No, but really, like just the recoil impulse, sound, like everything. There you go. All right, I'm getting accidental fucking kills while I'm trying to talk here. Yeah, everything, just the recoil impulse, even just the sound, like it's pretty close. Like, fuck. Kill me with my gun? Fuck you.
Yeah, I really hate saturation.
I'm doing what the kids say is locking in. Oh, fuck.
Is this like his,
Hey, fuck off.
his death relay?
Fuck.
This is how many times he died?
Fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it. Alright, getting a little frustrated with the AK-50 now.
When I'm playing a cleaning simulator that's supposed to be relaxing, fuck off, fuck off, fuck.
Might be time to whip out the fucking cheaper shit.
We secured 2 objectives. We're taking Bravo.
And get fucked. Not fucked enough. Get fucked. There you go. Alright, I'm that guy.
Oh, Rich, who I want.
Hey, there you go, behind the plywood. Oh, there you go. There's my gun. Man. Alright, how you got yours set up? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I do like that. I really like that. I like that. Ah, fuck you. There you go. Give me my gun back. Fuck you.
Run on ammo.
Fuck you. Give me my gun. There we go.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Fuck you.
Too chaotic, right?
There you go. That's it. Fuck.
That's why I kind of preferred Halo.
Did you have my golden plated gun? Was that a golden plated AK-50? Give me that shit. I need that in my life. Give me that shit. Give me that. I see. Oh, did it just disappear? You saw that, right? Fuck you.
Secure the area.
Grenade.
Look at that. Look at that. The fuck kind of camo is that? Seriously, what the fuck kind of camo is that? Is it suppressed? Was that suppressed? No, you just took it. You took my gun. No, it's not suppressed. Well, yeah, no, it is suppressed. I'll wait for you to die. Sorry, buddy. I'm stealing your shit. Yep. Yoink. Mine.
Yep. Suicide bombers, but they're doing it.
I'm loading.
I don't like that skin tone. It is because the settings suck, but it looks awesome.
Yep, this is dope. Keeping this as long as I can.
Shoot everyone.
Oh god. Hello.
I got him.
Ah, I got the furry back.
Target locked.
This is delayed. Oh.
No hit.
No hits? Fuck you. Ah! Alright, that was a pretty cool setup.
This is just reminding me of all the airsoft videos we watched.
Friendly fire, sorry. What's a 50 between friends?
Secure the area.
I was wondering how he stretched this video.
Oh my gun. Hello.
And I guess it was like 50% of those.
UAV online.
Yeah, which is we have to
Jump
finish
for it.
the video. That's the
UAV
thing.
in the area.
God,
Don't
this thing
finish
kind of
the video
fucks
and
it.
it goes up on stream. People's like, Dal, you didn't even finish the video. And I'll be like, oh, comment. I'll bite you. I'll kick you.
At least it did. What's funny is that in the last few days you've been playing Call of Duty and you got killed by an AK-50 and the username was the AK guy, pretty good chance you got killed by me. So that is the AK-50 in Call of Duty. I think what we learned here today is don't expect me to be a COD streamer anytime soon. I'm gonna go back to doing the things that I'm good at. I think I've just...
Nah, I barely edit too much of the reaction stuff. Unless, Bash reached London! Yay! It's working! Yay! Thank you, Bash! Thanks, guys, for participating. And don't forget, you don't need it. And if you're in the Discord, you can send me your link so I can friend you. I will friend a mod first, just to make sure I don't dox myself. And, you know, if you friend me, don't judge what level I'm at, okay?
had enough stimuli to fry the brain of a medieval child. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I know it's a little different. This is not even a scenario that I would have ever imagined I would have been in. But it's something that's really cool, and it's something that I don't think would have happened without you guys and just the audience that we built together. So I guess to close things out, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you staying all the way to the end. And I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers
just confirm
in the next video.
You can't aim just like me,
Thanks.
for real, for real.
It is my obsession to make.
She can't aim just like me, for real, for real. I'm skipping this because sometimes these songs really gets me down. Couple thousand what? Plebs? Virgins? We're gonna sacrifice some virgins?